All right. Day number 11. This is like 12 days of Christmas Eve, right? Is that
Yeah.
seems accurate, right? The night before the final show. So
Bittersweet finale.
Pentultimate. No.
Ooh, that's fancier. I like that, Casey.
Yo,
That's
is there
fancier.
a Hallmark? Is there a Christmas Hallmark movie called Christmas Steve? Because that is a huge opportunity.
Christmas Steve?
Yeah.
That is not a Hallmark
Yeah.
movie, my friend, but it is
A
indeed a
Hallmark.
film you can watch.
Yeah. It's very bright. Some might say vivid. All right, Will, I think the pour and the floor are both yours, my friend.
Yeah. So remember how Grease said he was going to prepare a speech? Well, I did. So
Nice.
excuse me for reading this, but I wanted to make sure I got it right. So here we go. We're almost done with this little bit of holiday cheer that Corey and Jason worked so hard to bring us. It's been a thrill to see the excitement each night as you bless the group with a pour of whiskey you wanted to enjoy drinking with your friends at Christmas. Each bottle was chosen for a unique reason, whether it was Troy's Booker's that was the bourbon that opened his eyes to this hobby, or Jason, who was saving a special Blanton's he brought back from London and certainly could never have predicted that it would be shared in this way. To Clint, who found a new favorite when he was with members of this group in person and wanted to share that memory, or Dustin, who wanted to surprise people with a pour that may get overlooked. And I could go on. When Grease and I started the show, we wanted folks to feel like they were in the room with their friends drinking whiskey. Since May of 2016, when we set out on that mission, we have been able to actually sit in rooms with new friends we met because of this show and drink special whiskey numerous times. The fact that we have had Clinton Conway and Troy and me join this toast in the same room is remarkable. The community that grew from the show wasn't necessarily what we planned on building, but it is exactly what this show is. The podcast is us. The podcast is this: friends gathering and sharing whiskey that matters to them with people that matter to them. This bottle I selected has some symbolism. It's a Knob Creek store pick from Barrels and Brews. Those are names that you would recognize if you've listened to the show for any length of time. But it tastes like no Knob Creek store pick I've ever had. The surprise of a single barrel of whiskey is the perfect analogy for this community. We never would have expected it to turn out like this, and we never knew what it would become after aging. But here we are, and it's beautiful. So I raise my glass to this community, both those here live and those watching later. You mean the world to me. Cheers and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Very
Cheers.
good.
Merry
Very well done.
That's how you do it, Grease.
This is how you do it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Good
I'm not
night.
sad at all about drinking this out of a coffee cup. It tastes just fine.
So this is the bottle. It's Warehouse E, Floor 6, Rick 19. It was barreled October 21st of 2005, and it was selected on March 13th of 2020. So about 14 and a half years old.
Nice.
That is something.
How not Knob Creek is this?
Yeah,
Not at all. Yeah.
Because Knob Creek is usually just like, I mean, I love Knob Creek. That's not a knock at Knob Creek. I'm just saying, when I have a Knob Creek, I'm like, you can tell, and this is insanity.
drinks like a Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
certainly does. It's got that oak. It's got that heat.
Holy
I
cow.
don't believe this has water in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What? Wait, what?
I mean, this has been watered down a little bit, right? To come down to 120. So I mean, it tastes
Right.
like barrel proof, high test.
Okay. I thought you meant.
I thought he meant
believe
his
there's-
tears.
I believe
Like
there's
at
a
the
little bit of a
beginning.
touch of water added to this.
Oh no!
Yeah, in
no,
the
no,
beginning.
And that sounds like in the beginning.
No, I'm sorry.
Maybe a little corn in there.
I want to hear Natalie's tasting notes.
Yeah.
Will, you got to you need to post that speech. In
Yeah,
podcast.
I need that
That's
speech.
I would agree.
It's a real good one. It's real good. Why didn't you say that on the show today?
Because this hadn't happened yet.
No, I'm just saying like a semi, like we talked on a similar topic show today, and
if you were listening to what I said,
You held back.
I gave some of those themes to the show.
So until Greaves was just surprised about your speech, I thought maybe you had just stolen his since he had written it the other day, but I guess not.
There is zero
Please.
chance I could ever write anything like
Well,
that.
he just left the door open for you to create a speech like that for the show. So now it's your time.
Now
Time to shine.
I'll be honest with y'all. If y'all need a good cry, I'm a good crier.
This is accurate.
I cried 10 times last weekend at that daggone wedding. That's probably the 500th wedding I've ever been to.
I got teared up during the letter reading. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, yeah. Because
That
we're
was
all
good.
human beings with souls, DP. We all did. Golly, is that what it means with poetic justice?
Grease is
Nope.
trying to claw back some.
I just want to say, Will, not only did you nail the speech, but you nailed your lighting tonight as well. I don't think it could be any better
Absolutely.
to deliver that speech.
Well, that's why the other night when y'all were like, "Oh, why'd you get on here?" I was trying to get everything honed in before tonight because I wanted it to be meaningful and memorable.
An angelic halo helps.
Yeah,
right?
It's true.
Wow. All right, Nat, tell us what you got.
So on the nose, I've got sweet toffee and honeycomb. And for the taste, I've got cinnamon, caramel, plum, mature oak, great mouthfeel, and a long finish.
I agree with the
concur.
finish. Yeah.
Yeah, amen to that long finish. I picked up on that one too.
The oak. It's just an oak bomb.
That's
Mhm.
fantastic.
It is.
But it's not. Sometimes when you get one that's this oaky, it's so tannic that it's real dry, and
Yeah.
this is not. This
And it
is
doesn't
like,
ever go sour. Like at the end of the
Mhm.
finish, like some of them will turn a little bit if it's super oaky, but it never goes
Yeah,
tannic.
this is solid.
Yeah, this is. I was able to get 2 of these after. These sold out real quick. This is one of the better Knob Creek store picks I've ever had. They sold out real quick, and I was able to get 2 of them thanks to Bearded Dram. And I was like, one of them is going to this group because I thought it was a fun one to share.
It is.
Does anyone else? I could be like way off. Does anyone else get like a Willet nose on
Yes.
this at all?
Yes.
Yeah, I did this blind in a parking lot, and I told him that it was a 13-year-old Willet.
Which, if
Okay.
you know anything about Grease, you know his palate is never better than when it's blind in a parking lot.
Right. So that means you're wrong.
Oh, dude, when I'm in my safe place, I can hone it in, bro.
He's like burnt butternut ripple.
Nobody's gonna question a parking lot being my safe place.
No, we understand.
No.
Laura,
No,
question.
that's the most sense I've heard tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually, when you said that, I was like, I bet his parents left him there a lot.
He just didn't want to
Very-
hold their hand.
Well,
Very
Casey,
Joe Dirt of you.
Like that time at the Grand Canyon.
It was once, and I never saw him again.
Right?
Mama
No,
Grease is just a guardian.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they did leave me this real cool barracuda.
Oh man.
I don't know
crazy.
what that. I don't know what a barracuda is.
It's
But I
Joe
want it.
Dirt. It's Joe Dirt Grease.
Well, I don't know that movie. I just
What?
remember something about fireworks.
Pretty
and
much a
stuff.
biopic for you.
That documentary, Joe Dirt. Remember
Yeah.
that?
I just saw that movie. I was like, it's a pretty boring movie. I've done all that.
Blue space rock and all.
You have my back, Meteor. You're cool.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the term falling flat? That's what it is, and it also applies to the Earth.
Mm.
Oh wow, I just went there. That's fantastic.
And this this episode on YouTube just got deplatformed.
We've been flagged.
Yeah,
Notice
copyright
that
violation
Troy
and
Right.
I noticed that Troy and Ian wore the Return of the Wheeze.
That's right.
did.
That's right.
That's well played, boys.
Thank you.
I like
was
it.
going to. I'm still at the office trying to get it organized. I definitely plan on waiting. Sorry about that.
So does that globe in your office, Casey, flip open and there's booze in it? Because God, I hope so. That would be at least a
No.
very James Bond BS.
So it's in disarray because I've got new furniture coming in and out, but I can't say anything on video, but let's just say I fixed a problem that needed fixed. So yeah.
With the dollies.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, the dolly's in the hallway. So if anybody wants to see it, can bring it in, get a photo op going. No.
Very unique,
Seems like a
set
trick.
of skills.
We've
Very
reached the point of the
unique set of
night
skills.
where I don't know what is happening.
Breeze, hey, I'm right there with you, man. So for once, you don't have to be alone.
Oh man. Well, you all were in on the dolly joke.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we get the dolly joke.
Oh.
No, he's just dancing.
That's what I do.
Oh
Is
man.
anyone else sad?
I
that
try to
tomorrow
look
night's
like a
last night?
bobblehead.
Yes.
But your body's bobbling and your head's not. It's
What
the
was that word?
opposite.
That's called a bobble body.
Yeah. Okay. That's called
weeble. You're a weeble.
That's just semantics.
That was my nickname in high school.
Weeble or
For
bobble
obvious
body?
reasons.
Hey, wormy.
Yeah, it will be odd knocking out the last one tomorrow. 12 straight nights it's a lot of Zoom calls, but at the same time, I figured, a day or two you'll be like, oh, okay, we're good, and then by Tuesday next week you'll be like, all right, so where is everybody?
Where's everybody? Yeah.
Here's the
And
deal.
we-
Here's the deal. We could not do one more night if we added it on, because then that would be 13 pours. And it's already 13 people. So then it would be 13 days. You've got a 13 and the 8-13 that we're supposed to start this dadgum thing every night. I just feel that it would not be the luckiest thing that we could do if we did that.
No, I think if you went to 13, you just need to go all the way to 24 and just make it an Advent. We start on December 1st and end on Christmas Eve, but that seems
I'm sure I got 12
papers.
bottles laying
Dangerous.
around. Too. I'm sure I can whip up some samples and get another one sent out by.
How many
Well,
tiny bottles do you have left, Jason?
I got a few.
I was planning on an infinity pour until about halfway through this deal, where it got so good that I had to finish the full sample. So I don't have full samples left to even do the infinity pour anymore.
Who has any samples left? Who saved some of it? Anyone?
just-
Ty
Oh,
has?
I've got
A little bit of
half.
everything. Yeah.
That's a cute
I have half
idea,
of everything.
Dustin.
Yeah, that's so I've
I
killed every
started that
single
way.
one of them every night.
I've killed-
There's
yeah,
like
boy.
nothing left of any of them.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
suck.
Before the cameras go off, I'm on my second pour for sure.
Every
I
I
have
got a
a
little bit.
I have a good friend of mine here who's never had Blanton's Gold. I mean, obviously none of us probably had either, but when I told him about it, he was kind of giddy, and I said, "I'll save you just like I got like a little half an ounce left for him, so he can say that he tried it."
Did you taste it first and baby bird it back into there or no?
100%. 100%.
Ooh, the mouthfeel is great. Here you go.
He'll never see this video.
You'll never know. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I tried to save a little bit of each one to let Laura try them, but there was a couple nights when I was like, "Listen, I'm real sorry, but."
I hit ties pretty hard last night.
Oh yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, I completely meant to do that and save her some of that, and then I was like, I have some bottles. Just open one of those. That's
Well,
There you
this
go.
is
Hello.
fantastic. Thank you.
Wow, turkey
Yeah, it's very
tradition.
Glad y'all liked it.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna.
love Knob Creek.
You gotta
So
kill
great,
this
man.
bottle.
We've been
Thank
drinking
you,
all
Will.
these those like if your friend poured it for you while you were at their house, and if your friend poured this for you at their house, there ain't no way in bloody blue hell that I would leave any left in the bottom of the glass. So I would just
That's
finish
true.
it and smile and high five and half hug. So and
That's
then
true.
after the third or fourth one, it would be all full hugs. But yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this wild turkey tradition from the 90s. It's finishing the bottle. It's finishing the bottle. I feel like
Kill it.
12 Days of Christmas is a good time to make a memory. I'm saying goodbye. This was a
Or
freaking.
erase one.
This was a great bottle. I love y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wait. Will already cheers.
I know.
but
Why are you trying? You're trying to steal my night.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Hang on.
It wouldn't be the first time I tried to do that.
It's like, we're getting ready to get the Jason
Oh.
here in just a little bit.
This is why I can't have nice things.
Hey,
Oh,
Green,
man.
do you know where your sleeping bag is? Because you're gonna need it.
I'm not saving any of this one. I can tell you that.
There will be none left.
You already got in trouble once for cussing in the
Oh,
garage.
y'all know in the Spaceballs movie when that alien's coming out of that person's stomach?
Yep.
Will is
That whiskey's going through my daggum stomach and my small and large intestine. It just feels like it's just like, oh yeah. It actually feels like it's like I don't know, like some sort of grooving. Like he's like, oh yeah, we cruising through his intestines.
Greatest tasting note ever.
You know what I mean? It's just going, man. And there's no, I mean, he is not abiding by normal street
Oh, my
signs.
baby.
Will, so
I
is
just
this
appreciate that you.
because you wear glasses, Will? Is this what this is about?
That thing ain't
Yeah.
stopping at four-way stop. I know there's a four-way stop right here.
I
I'm
think
trying
you'll shoot your eye out is me cringing whenever Grease opens his mouth.
There it is.
Fair.
My paternalistic feelings when Grease is in the room.
I
Yeah,
feel
so
like
when
Eric and Laura are
your
the only
phone.
ones that laugh at me consistently.
Because they're hearing a lot of this for the first time.
Yeah, they've heard some of this for the first time. They haven't been around.
Okay,
They're all-
I've talked
They're
about.
also always intoxicated.
Okay, Troy, when's the last time I talked about whiskey going through my intestines and not abiding by street signs?
That's like Grand Theft Auto in a glass, right?
Is that what I called it? Grand Theft
Gra-
Auto in a glass?
No, I said it's like Grand Theft Auto in a glass. So.
No, that
No?
was my idea. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
definitely
stole it.
I just stole it right here. I'm glad there's proof that was my idea too. We're recording it.
Yep.
True. Unedited version. So
I hope
Yep.
you all enjoyed this pour of whiskey.
Yeah.
Or the
I
night
did.
took a turn.
Hi, thank you for that picture because that's literally what we were laughing at right as you sent it.
Y'all, these
Will's
are
face
so
like this.
these are so expensive, and I have like 5 boxes of it, and I feel so rich. I didn't pay for them, but I
Will
know how much
reminds
they're
me of
worth.
Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, when you start
So
talking,
expensive.
it's like, oh, good grief, and just off
Ty,
doing his own thing. So.
how did you manage to capture that exact moment?
Well, it's
Oh, Will, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, I think you win for best speech, so we will
Absolutely.
definitely throw that award your way. That was glorious and appropriate amongst some folks who are not always either glorious or appropriate. So I consider that the
Somebody's
win.
got to be the adult in the room every once in a
Yeah,
while.
it's a rough
Yeah.
gig. It's a rough gig.
Let you have that one. Yep.
Well, normally
Well-
it's Natalie. So
Fair point. I think she's taking
Natalie,
notes
I'm
on
trying
all
to
of
make
us.
you sound good on video.
Yeah, the book that you write about all of this later, Nat, is going to be amazing. So I expect it to be a New York Times bestseller.
Natalie's like, I don't even like whiskey, and I have no clue what I'm talking about with these tasting notes. But these people are giving me so much content.
Whoa,
for
whoa, whoa, whoa!
This dissertation that I'm.
Nat's a
going to write.
spy?
I think she's more of a scientist.
Yeah, but she's
He's the Jane Woodall and where her gorillas in the mist.
That's true.
Ooh,
50 Shades of
well
Grey.
played, Jason.
Yes.
Natalie, when your book goes into a movie, I'd like to have Bradley Cooper play me, please.
have you looked at yourself in the mirror, Conway?
I'll take Ralph
Whoa.
Macchio.
I'm pretty sure Grease is
both of those
Zach Galifianakis.
I was going to take that, but I'll let him have it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
Obviously, Keanu Reeves.
okay. According to every
Yeah.
face swap app out there, I'm calling Farrell. Will.
4-wheel.
Okay.
And I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I'll take Denzel Washington.
That's completely appropriate.
Well, it was been a good show.
Whoever plays
2020
Aberman in Mighty Ducks needs to play Will. I don't know his name, but
It's
I know his name.
Averman, not Aberman.
Oh,
but-
Averman.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I think you're thinking of Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
No.
Was he
All
still
right.
an actor?
No, that's
Yes.
not who. No.
All right. So tomorrow night, Conway. Conway is currently a black box labeled iPhone. I shouldn't drink so much before we start these. Conway, I look forward to tomorrow's finale. I think everyone should get super, super Christmas. Conway's threatened to make this a blind tasting where we all taste it and guess what it is, and then he reveals it. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm here for all of it, though. This has been great. So cheers, everybody, and Merry Christmas. And we'll catch you tomorrow night for the finale. Merry Christmas.
See y'all.
Merry Christmas.